Hi, this is a video for Tuesday, November 10th in 12th grade English. And so today we're looking at the same film from yesterday, Want to Know More, but we're thinking about the how of the film instead of just what is the film saying. And we had a lot of great discussion about this. So if you're watching this video, I'll try to capture some of the discussion points and show you the notes that we took. I wanted to know how does this film achieve their objective through film techniques. We ended up talking about a lot of things, including that. To set this up for today, these ideas of taking notes, music narration, these points of view that I wanted to explain, and then your STEM, you're going to need your, you will need your Google Doc. So it'll look like this. You'll have Tuesday, and then you'll have the word note-taking. And I'll talk through some of the notes here. Now I'm going to pause you right here. If you have not seen the film yet, you've got to watch it, or everything I'm about to say will have no meaning for you. So go back to that agenda, click on Want to Know More, and watch it. It's a 5-minute video. It's in Spanish, and so you need to watch the subtitles if you don't speak Spanish. So what we noticed is there's a lot of interesting images in the video, in the film, that are all clipped together. That's called a montage, so we wrote that word here. Montage is when you have a string of images that are all trying to capture something quickly. In this, there's these beautiful scenes of nature in the montages, and so a lot of that is trying to show you very quickly just how gorgeous the world is that he's traveling to see, and how beautiful it is in general. A lot of what he's trying to do is impress upon the viewer, we live in an incredible world, and we shouldn't shy away from nature. We talked about the music. It builds a lot of excitement and drama. There are only 2 songs in the whole piece. One of our students recognized as a Hans Zimmer piece, a cello and piano featured to create this really soft and sort of sad soundtrack. And it happens at the very beginning and at the very end that this song comes in and lulls us into a reverie. There's a real philosophical narration at this part of the video. And we've added this idea here of existential questions that go along with that music. Existential questions just mean questions about existence. Why am I here? What is this for? What am I? So he asks those questions when this softer cello music is playing. And it's sad, but it's also inspiring at the same time. Then there's this climactic opera that starts to play at the fast scenes of the kayaking. And we've established this mood with that of drama, intensity, living, sort of thrill-seeking, and all of that is captured in this operatic, Italian, loud choral singing in the back. So we talked about that, the music. And then I brought in my 3 terms that I want you all to know today. The master shot. Every shot that sets the scene, lets you see what you're about to engage in, is called a master shot. It's the one that captures mostly the entirety of what you're going to then be witnessing. So when he shows you a scene of the mountains, it's a master shot establishing, and now I'm going to go into these mountains in kayak. And then we looked at point of view shots, which is when the camera angle is from the view of the person who's the subject. The follow shot is when the camera follows the subject, and those each have their own place to create speed and intensity, or to create a real sense of vicarious living. So I'll show you what this looks like in the film, and then your STEM is to understand how that point of view shot is working for the kayaker. I'll keep off the sound, so you're not going to hear sound, because I want you to think about the shots, the camera angles at play. So we're going to start with this master shot here, the mountains. And then about a little ways in is our first look at this. This is the follow shot I was talking about. So you're gonna see the way that, I don't know how to turn off the sound, so we might have to just listen to the sound. You'll see the way the camera follows along with him, and that is where we're getting the intensity and the speed. 2 follow shots there. So he's got the camera, it's coming along with him on his journey, and we're part of that action.
Subirme a un kayak me dio alas para volar a mi manera.
Nice master shot there. And then it all picks up speed when we move to the point of view shot that is available as he heads off to the top of this waterfall. Here it is. Point of view shot. We are him. This creates that drama, that intensity. It doesn't happen before in this film, and from this point on, it happens like 5, 6, 7 times. So he keeps putting us in his shoes so that we can see what does the rapid look like from his perspective. Though you can't actually know, right? This is not quite the emotional experience of doing it. These point of view shots give you a sense of that scope and what it might look like to dive into life in this way. I'll show you my favorite one. And then we'll move along and you can do your stem. My favorite is when he goes down this particular rapid that's really twisty and turny. Happens right here. Okay, so I love that because it's truly diving you into that action. If you just saw that and are like, oh my gosh, what was that? Go back, watch the film. I'm going to ask you tomorrow to do the whole thing that we just did. Watch a film, understand its message, understand its techniques, and this is all good practice for that. So your stems for today, whenever, although, and since the point of view kayaking shot puts you in the action.